place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we are kicking off my 25 days of holiday glam, 25 days of holiday makeup. I don't really know what I'm calling it yet. But yeah, basically from December 1st to December 25th, Christmas Day, I'm going to be uploading 25 makeup tutorials. So I'm going to be uploading a makeup tutorial every day on different holiday looks. So some of them are going to be just regular glam looks that you can wear to a holiday party or, you know, the day of Christmas or whatever. And some of the looks are going to be a little bit more fun and creative and festive like this one. And some of them are actually going to be not even on myself. I'm going to be doing some holiday looks on my clients and sharing some client videos with you guys so you can, you know, learn how to do makeup on other people if you're interested, and also maybe just get inspired for holiday looks for your clients if you are a makeup artist. But yeah, I'm going to be sharing basically a variety of content, and I'm really excited. This is quite a challenge for me because I have never uploaded that many days in a row on YouTube, and I'm also going to be uploading pictures every day on my Instagram. So make sure you go follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me right now, go follow me. That way you can stay updated with all my looks. And yeah, like I said, this is kind of a challenge for me, but I don't really challenge myself enough, I realized. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I am going to commit to this. And if you're seeing this video, that means we're committed. That means you're going to see 25 videos from me, which is a lot. It takes a lot of planning. It's taken a lot of time to pre-film these videos and all of that. Oh my god, I literally have somebody looking in my window. Anyway, yeah, so it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience, but I'm in it. I'm committed to it. You know, I am a full-time business owner and makeup artist, so, you know, I've just been trying to film whenever I have free time. Hopefully you guys like this series. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this super cute and festive look, then just keep watching. Alright you guys, so let's get started on this eye. Clearly I already have this eye done, and I am wearing a top, by the way. It looks like I'm naked, but I'm not, I swear. So anyways, let's get started. I already primed my eye with the P. Louise base. What else is new? I am going to just go over it though with this sponge just to make sure there's no creases. Okay. So starting off, we are going to be using the James Charles palette today. And I'm going to be taking the dark green in that palette on my Morphe M506. I'm actually just going to rub it on a tissue just to get off any extra shadow. But okay, so we're gonna take this dark green. This dark green is like no joke. It's really pigmented, so just be careful. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start pouncing this into the crease. And we are going to be doing the technique today where we start with the darkest color first rather than the lightest, and then build on top of that. I know a lot of people like to go in with their transition shade and put the lightest shade that they're going to be using in first and then build on top of that and get darker and darker. But today we're doing the opposite. We're going to be starting with the darkest color so we can get the most pigment from our shadow, and then we'll be building off of that. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, just keep watching. But yeah, we're just starting off with this green, and I'm just really packing it into the outer corner. This method where you start with the darker color first definitely takes more time, so just putting that out there. Okay, now I'm just starting to work into the inner portion of the eye. And what I do is I kind of turn my brush to the side and I just kind of press it in that way. And then I'm just going to take my brush and just kind of work on the edges a little bit just so they're not so crazy. But don't worry, we are going to be going in with another color in a second to blend out this color. Now using the same brush, I'm going to be taking the lighter green next to the darker green. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of pounce it around the edge of the darker green. So I'm just picking a little bit more product up. Again, just pouncing it around the edge of the darker green. Okay, once I have the color on there, then I'm going to switch to the tip of my brush. I'm going to switch from going like this way to now just having the tip out. And I'm just going to do little circular motions around the eyeshadow to start to blend that green up into the brow bone. Taking a bigger blending brush, like this one, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the green. I'm going to kind of tap off the excess into a tissue just so there's not so much. And I'm just going to work on this outer corner here to make sure it's really blended and not patchy. Okay, now we're going to cut our lid. Since most of the crease color is, you know, in there and blends it out, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Peach. And I'm going to use this to cut my lid. You could use a P. Louise base, but I just didn't feel like using it because sometimes the P. Louise base is just a little too wet when it comes to cutting the crease. Like I feel like it just moves around too much, so I'd rather use a concealer that kind of sets. So I'm just going to use this, and we're just going to do like a half cut crease. Okay, once I cut the crease, I'm just going to take a champagne color and just apply that on top. Any kind of champagne golds, you know, pale golds will do for this part. Basically, any color that you would use as like a brow bone highlight would work for this. But, I mean, if you want, you could do like a white shadow. But I'm just going to use this color because it's in the palette. And okay, I'm going to take a little bit of black, and I'm just going to deepen up this outer corner a little bit more because I just want a little bit more depth. And then once you add the black, I would go back in with your original brush that has the green on it, and I would just make sure you blend that. Okay, now we're going to go in with liquid liner. We're just going to use a traditional black liquid liner. And then, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I do have red glitter liner right here. So we're going to be adding that as well. But I'm just using my CoverGirl, what is this? The Get In Line matte liquid liner, I think. Yeah. This stuff is seriously no joke. It is so black and so matte, and the tip of it is really fine. So if you need a good matte liquid liner, this is it. This liner is so matte that you literally feel it tighten on your skin. Like, it's crazy, but it's good. It's really good. And I'm just taking a little bit of black just to kind of... Okay, so now for the fun part, but also kind of the nerve-wracking part a little bit, I'm going to be taking lash glue. Now, if you don't feel comfortable putting lash glue on your actual lid, you don't have to do that, but I mean, we pretty much put it on our lid anyway. It's just really close to the lash line, but we're going to be putting it right above the liner this time. And you want to use a brush on lash glue that already like has a brush on it. And I'm just going to apply this to like literally right above. I need a mirror. Oh my god, I can't see. I'm going to apply this right above that liquid liner. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take a red glitter. This is literally a random red glitter that I got off of Amazon. So If I can find one, I got this like 2 years ago, so I don't know if I can find this exact one, but I will find one for you on Amazon and link it. We're just gonna place the red glitter on top of the lash glue. And when you're picking up the red glitter, just use a like liner brush or something. You know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna kind of coat this brush a little bit. So I am gonna go in with another layer of glue because it dried really fast. So we need a little bit more glue. Okay, I kind of want to work fast, you guys. Oh, a little pro tip I want to give you guys is when you're picking up the glitter on your liner brush, I would either wet your liner brush or put something on it where it's like kind of like wet and tacky. That way it kind of picks up the glitter and the glitter's not just falling right off the brush. If you just use a dry brush, which I actually did on the last eye, I just felt like the glitter kept falling off the brush. So I just put like the P. Louise base, just a tiny bit of it on the brush, just so the glitter has something to kind of cling to. I'm not bringing this red liner all the way, I'm not bringing this red liner all the way to the outer corner. We're just cutting it like right here. I don't know, I just like the look of that better. I'm gonna apply a little bit more on this eye. We're gonna do 2 layers of this. I'm gonna go back in with the black liner, and I'm basically just going to clean up right underneath the red liner. And okay, so I'm gonna go back in with this little brush right here, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of black shadow and just kind of smudge it going into the red glitter liner, like just to create like a smoky wing. Okie dokie. Alright, did I just say okie dokie? What? Okay, so we're just gonna take the green liner again, the green, dark green shadow, and I'm gonna press this on my lower lash line, right at the lash line. Like, we're really gonna press this in there. Okay. Actually, before we move on with more shadow on the lower lash line, I am gonna apply a white liner. This is just by, I think it's J-Cat Beauty. This is just, you know, a white eyeliner, so I'm just gonna apply this to my waterline. I have really been into white eyeliner lately. I used to wear white liner all the time in my waterline, and then I don't know what happened, but it really does open up your eyes and make such a difference. So I think I'm gonna be wearing like white or nude liner a lot more now because I just really like the way it looks on my eyes. Anyways, I'm gonna be taking the lighter green and I'm just going to blend. All right, then we're gonna take the color that we use on the lid and just apply that as an inner corner highlight. And I'm also gonna take that color and just apply it as a brow bone highlight as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go apply mascara, lashes, and then I'll be back to add the little Santa hat on my brow. Obviously you could keep this look, you know, like this, but I just think the Santa hat is a cute little creative touch, so we'll be back to do that. Okay, so the next part of this tutorial is gonna be the little Santa hat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my little face painting tray. This is by Snazaroo, but Mayron has great face paints as well. This is the one I have, so I'm gonna use it. You can get this on Amazon, and I actually do like Snazaroo face paints. They're really good. Okay, so I'm just activating the white paint, and we're gonna make the little puffy things for the bottom of the hats. So I don't want it to be like super smooth. I kind of want there to be some texture because I want it to be like you know, the fur at the bottom of a Santa hat. So in order to get that texture, I'm not going to do like one swipe. I'm kind of tapping on the paint to give it, like I said, that little bit of texture. Okay, once I'm happy with the bottom part, we're now going to move on to the hat part. You could use like a liquid lipstick, obviously. I just don't want my forehead to be stained because liquid lipstick always stains me. And I'm just gonna lightly, I kind of want this to be like a curved hat. So I did decide to make a little curved hat. I just think it's cuter than like a straight up Santa hat. So I have the shape down. I'm just going to go back in with another layer of the face paint just to make it more opaque. Back in with the white face paint. I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of go over the bottom part of the hat. Again, doing like that little stippling motion. I'm just going to add a little white right here to kind of highlight the hat. I mean, you don't have to do that, but I just think it looks better. And then I'm just going to take my pinky. So I'm just going to take like a darker reddish shade. And I just want to add like a little bit of shadowing to the hat. Now, of course you don't have to be like this detailed with the hat. You really don't, but you know, I just like to be a little extra. So I'm just adding a little bit of shadow to the hat. I'm just going to go around the edge of the hat with the darker shadow, just to make it a little bit more defined. So for the little puffball part of the hat, you could totally use the white face paint like we did for the bottom, but I kind of wanted to do something different. So I have two options. I have these little white snowflakes. I got these on Amazon, if you're wondering. It came in like this little pack with all different color snowflakes. So yeah, I have these white little snowflakes. Really cute. And then I also have these half pearls. So it's basically like pearls cut in half that you could stick onto your face, which I thought would be cute. But I think I'm going to go with the white snowflake. Let's see. This one might be a little bit big. Actually, no, that looks so cute. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Okay, so I really like the size of this one. I think it's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply some lash glue on the snowflake, and I'm just gonna stick it right on. I'm not even gonna really wait. Okay, so as you can see, I put the little snowflake on. It looks so cute. So let's move on to the rest of the face and finish up so we can, yeah, finish up this video because I've been filming for what feels like forever. So I'm just gonna go ahead, take my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna be going in with MAC Gingerly. Now, ladies here, do they have any packages for me? I don't think so. No. Okay, so I'm just going in with Gingerly, which is such a pretty color. I don't know why I stopped using this blush because it is literally one of my favorites. It was one of my favorite blushes for the longest time. Wow, okay, like I need to chill out. Did you see how much blush I applied on this side? Alright, and lastly for highlights, we're going to be going in with MAC Oh Darling. This is such a pretty highlight. I got it recently and I've been like obsessed with it. Okay. I'm gonna go in with my sponge and literally just go over my lips with whatever's left on it. For lips, I'm gonna be going in with MAC Cork. Then I'm gonna take this little Anastasia kit. It's a matte lipstick set, and I'm gonna see if there's any colors from this set that I want to use. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this matte liquid lipstick by Anastasia in the color Guava. It is very different. It is not a color I would typically use because it is like a shimmery, like orangey corally color. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with my new favorite gloss, which is the Milani Ludicrous lip gloss. I am obsessed with these lip glosses. I only have 2 shades, but this is the one shade I have, which is called Luster Light, and it's just, oh, it's so good. It's such a glossy, beautiful lip gloss, and it's drugstore, so you can't really beat the price. Alright, you guys, so that is it for today's video. We just did a super fun and festive holiday look to kick off December, and I'm so excited to be sharing all the looks that I have planned with you guys. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!